6 stages of regulating the breath. In Qigong society, there are 6 common words used in conjunction with regulating the breath. They represent 6 stages in the practice. These words are 1. Count, shu. Count means to count the breaths. Shu ji. Counting is the first and most basic way to regulate breathing. First, calm your mind and breath, following the 8 keys to regulating explained above. Then start to count your breath slowly from 1 to 10 and from 10 to 1. Alternatively, you may count only inhalations or exhalations. Paying attention to the counting keeps your mind from concentrating on your breathing and becoming tense. This helps you to lead your mind into a state of meditation. This is similar to the idea of counting sheep when you want to fall asleep. 2. Follow, sui. Follow means to follow the breathing. Once you can regulate your breathing with the counting method, you move on to this method. Be conscious of your breathing and follow the inhalation and exhalation. When you can do this without tensing up, your mind and breathing will unite and become one. The mind here means emotional mind, because it is the emotional mind which disturbs your calmness and peaceful thinking. It is said, Jinzi Xiangyi, meaning heart, mind, and breathing are mutually dependent. When your mind is able to follow the breathing, the mind will enter a deep meditative state and the breathing will slow down further. Following is an important technique in using the breathing and mind to help each other enter the deeper state of meditation. 3. Stop, ji. Stop means to stop thinking about your breathing. An ancient Taoist named Li Qing'an said, regulating breathing means to regulating the breathing until you stop. This means that correct regulating means not having to consciously regulate. In other words, although you start by regulating your breath consciously, you must get to the point where the regulation happens naturally and you no longer have to think about it. When you breathe, if you concentrate your mind on breathing, it is not true regulating because the qi in your lungs will become stagnant. When you reach the level of true regulating, no regulating is necessary, and you can use your mind efficiently to lead the qi. Remember, wherever the yi is, there is qi. If the yi stops in one spot, the qi will be stagnant. It is the yi which leads the qi and makes it move. Therefore, when you are in a state of correct breath regulation, your mind is free. There is no sound stagnation, urgency, or hesitation, and you can be calm and peaceful. When you reach this stage, you have obtained the real key to meditation. Look, guan. 4. Look, guan. Look means to feel and to sense the breathing. Guanzi. It is also commonly called tingzi, or listening to the breathing. The words looking and listening here do not mean actually looking with your eyes and listening with your ears. They refer to using your mind to feel and sense what is happening. In meditation, this is called nei shi fan ting, meaning to see internally and to listen inwardly. Therefore, in Qigong meditation, you do not pay attention to anything outside of your body. You use your mind to feel and sense, look and listen internally. When you have reached the stage of regulating the breathing without regulating, your mind will be free. Then you are able to concentrate your mind on the movement of the qi, and you may lead the qi wherever you wish. You will be able to lead the qi to every cell of your body and to feel that your body is transparent. 5. Return, fan. Fanzi, return breathing, means to return your breathing to its natural way. That also implies that in this stage you will have reached the level of regulating the breathing without regulating. That means when you have mastered this stage, you will have not only returned your breathing to the natural way, but have also reached the stage where your breathing combines with your mind and they become one. The breathing reflects the mind, and the mind reflects the breathing. Your breathing is now automatically regulated, and you no longer have to pay conscious attention to it. And your mind now regulates itself. Regulating your mind requires that you understand the way Tao, that nature works. Your mind is now free and able to enter into a deep meditative state, and you can see beneath the surface of the things and events and understand their real nature. The first step to this is understanding yourself. You need to comprehend the meaning of life. Breathing is the sign of life and the dividing line of yin and yang. When you understand your breathing, you understand your life. This involves moving in your understanding from the poles of extreme yin and extreme yang to the middle, where all the fine gradations and shadings of existence are. When your mind is able to stay at the center, you are able to judge naturally and see clearly. The two poles of yin and yang return back to their origin. Wuji, no extremities. Natural breathing lets your mind be clear so you can look at yourself and search out the real you. Only after you understand yourself are you able to understand real nature or the real Tao. Everything has its origin. In order to understand real nature, you must trace back to its origin. Fanzi is the process of returning yourself to your origin. This is a necessary step to becoming a Buddha or reaching enlightenment. It is said, Jian Xing Liao Ran, which means to see nature and understand what it really is. When you have reached this stage of regulating your physical body and may concentrate on spiritual matters. 6. Clean, Jing. Clean means regulated, so in this method you use natural breathing to regulate your thoughts. Although the term also refers to the stage when the breathing and the mind become one and the mind is regulated, once you understand the real you and the real nature that lie beneath the surface appearances, you will use this breathing to regulate your mind into a state where you are free of emotions. Only then will you be able to reach the higher stages of spiritual cultivation. This cleaning process for the emotional mind is the final stage of religious Qigong. According to Buddhism, in order to become a Buddha, you must get rid of the 7 emotions and 6 desires. Once you have reached this stage, your body is clean and your spirit is pure. When your mind and spirit has reached this stage, it's called Jing. To conclude this subject and hopefully to stimulate you to further thought, I would like to introduce more poetry related to regulating the breath. You should always remember that breath training gives you technique and strategies which enables you to regulate your body and mind in Qigong practice. By regulating the body, mind, and breathing, you will be able to regulate your Qi and lead it smoothly and naturally. Qi and breathing are mutually related and cannot be separated. This idea is explained frequently in Taoist literature. The Taoist Guang Chengzi said, "One exhale, the earth Qi rises. One inhale, the heaven Qi descends." Real man's meaning one who has attained your real Tao. Repeated breathing at the navel, then my real Qi is naturally connected. This says that your abdomen should be the center of your breathing, almost as if you were breathing through your navel. The earth Qi is the negative yin energy from your kidneys, and the sky Qi is the positive yang energy which comes from the food you eat and the air you breathe. When you breathe from the navel, these two Qis are able to connect and combine. Some people think that they know what Qi is, but they really don't. Once you connect the two Qis, you will know that the real Qi is, and you become a real man, which means one who has attained the Tao. The Taoist book Chang Dao Zhen Yan, Sing of the Tao with Real Words, says, "One exhale, one inhale to communicate Qi's function. One movement, one calmness is the same as is the source of creation and variation." The first part of this statement implies again that function of Qi is connected to breathing. The second part means that all creation and variation come from the interaction of movement, yang, and calmness, yin. Huang Tin Jing, Yellow Yard Classic, says, Breathing original chi to seek immortality. This means that in order to reach the goal of immortality, you must find and understand original chi by means of correct breathing. Moreover, the Taoist Wu Zhenren said, use post-birth breathing to look for the real person's breathing place. In this sentence, it is clear that in order to locate your immortal breathing place, the Dantian, you must rely on the know-how to regulate your post-birth or natural breathing. Through regulating your post-birth breathing, you will gradually be able to locate the residence of the qi, the dantian, and eventually you will be able to use your dantian to breathe like the immortal Taoists. Finally, in the Taoist song Ling Yuan Da Dao Ji, the great Taoist song of the spirit's origin, it is said the original Jing, Qi, and Shen are internally transported peacefully so that you can become real or immortal. If you depend only on external breathing, you will not reach the end goal. From this song, you can see that internal breathing at the dantian, is the key to training your three treasures and finally reach the immortality. However, you must first know how to regulate your external breathing correctly.